Okay, it's going. Hello, my name is Adam Franks, and I'm here to explain or persuade you on why online schooling is more of a negative than a positive when it comes to education. So, the first big issue when it comes to online schooling and education for people is that a lot of people find it harder to learn and understand the material being taught on online rather than in person, as a lot of people need an actual person up there speaking to them and explaining to them everything that's going on, rather than just like a PowerPoint online or an article or just a brief written part of the assignment. Now, we learned this from New York Times. However, a lot of one of the big positives about online schooling is that you can take your own pace. Like, instead of having to get an assignment done on in one specific day, you'll have a week to do it. So for example, if you have a job or if you have a prior commitment, you won't fail the assignment. You'll just have to do it on a day you're not doing that, which by and large is a positive. However, I believe that online learning is more of a negative than a positive, as while you do have some good things, you do have some not so good things. For example, people with bad internet connection who live in poor areas can't it will be a lot more difficult for them to do online schooling and learning, since their internet might cause it to act up to where they can't even log on to the website. LearnLab Education's the website also explains that teachers have a lot harder time communicating online than they do in person, as if a student has a question in person, they could just go up to the teacher and say, hey, how do you do so and so? While if it's online, they have to send them some sort of email or message, which the teacher may not even read or may miss, and that student may not get the answer they need to the question, which will then cause them not to understand the material that they're trying to learn. And the University of Illinois Springfield also says that another issue with online learning is the limitations of technology, as technology is not perfect. It gets buggy, it gets laggy to the point where internet connection can just die if you're taking a test, for example, and then most times on that website, it will count you as just failing the test if you don't have all the questions answered, and counting all the ones that you didn't answer as wrong, leading to failing grades, which is unfair while if you're in person, you won't have that kind of issue, as you could just take it, circle true or false, or circle the multiple choice question, or fill the blank to the question, and then go turn it in, and you won't miss it unless you purposely or accidentally miss that question. And then another issue that comes up is, for example, let's say your instructor sends out a video you have to watch. Ads can get a bit tedious with learning online, as it could interrupt the flow of how you take in information. While in person, you won't have ads pop up if a instructor is standing up there teaching. So, in conclusion, online learning has been a big benefit during the COVID era of teaching. However, as we leave the COVID era, maybe we should leave the online learning more and more, this is coming from someone who does online learning. It gets kind of tedious and troublesome.